Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the return, Deontay Harris. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Oh, he pulls over him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 10 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Harris to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zaven Collins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receiver's understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. A drive by time of 6 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And they're in an early hole. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time through the air. And even 50 yards. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now a run with Cook. Cook, a 1st down and more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. That's Gallup on the slant. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as a quarterback. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. They go play action here on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll set up to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Corey Willis. And the Eaglesons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
He's got a man complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And you just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Chubb again, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And they're able to ground it in here on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, he's going to find Gallup here complete. And they're they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 45 yards. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one nose, the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 7. 1:47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? To throw, Watson. Able to find Gallup. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time in the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.